Hats off to UT Martin. I thought they came out and really had a lot of energy and effort, and I think had a little chip on their shoulder from the last time we played them, and they really came out and took it to us. They made big plays and big shots. It's like every time we made a run, they stepped up and really just did what they had to do to kind of cut us off. And their rebounding effort in the second quarter, I think, was the difference in the game. It allowed them to get a cushion, and we never could make the run that we needed to. But I just like to thank God for this season and these players. I'm blessed to have this opportunity, and I think we did some great things this year, and we have a lot to be proud of. And we have everybody back but our one senior, Michaela, so hopefully we can use this as fuel and work in the off season and get back here and hopefully advance in the future.
Coach, that rebounding stretch in the second quarter, do you feel like it was because of some foul trouble that you guys had to deal with, or what do you feel like was the biggest difference?
Well, we did have a little bit of foul trouble, but we just got outworked. I mean, they were up 15 rebounds on us at halftime, and I think we looked and they had missed 19 shots and they had gotten 8 offensive boards. So half of the shots they missed, they got second chances, and they're very athletic, and we knew that going in, and we just didn't do a good job of rebounding. We knew that it was going to take rebounding was going to be a team effort, and we just didn't get a body on them as much as we should. But a lot of that, again, is a credit to them because they were relentless after the boards.
Evelyn, your first experience here, field tournament, I know you're with the team last year, but on the floor, what was it like for you, and what do you think it's going to take to get back here next year?
It was definitely a good experience being here, and how the game played out definitely wasn't what we wanted or expected, because we definitely felt like we could have won against this team, but I mean everything happens for a reason, and we really just got to look at how far we came this season, people we proved wrong, and everyone that doubted us, and we just got to keep our heads held high and move on and work for the next thing and just try and keep pushing and be more successful in the future.
Brianna, you've been here last year and been in this experience. You ended up leading the team in scoring. What was it like for you out there, and what do you feel like the difference was during the second quarter?
I think we, just like she said, they were relentless. We weren't being as physical, and we had a lot of mental lapses. And I think that gave them more momentum into the game, and that put us in the hole.
Coach of UT Martin, they shoot okay from three. What do you feel like the difference was? Was it just you guys crashing the boards and left them open?
Well, I think a lot of it's confidence. I mean, Hicks made a couple big ones, and the goal looked huge to her. But that's what good players do. I mean, they've got a lot of good players. When you're doing a scout on them, you go about 10 deep. Because they run in and out, they play a lot of people, and they've got a lot of kids that can do a lot of different things. And, she's a 50-50 kid. She's a kid that'll shoot it part of the time and drive it the rest of the time. So we wanted to take away her initial shot, didn't give her cushion, but we just, she got open. And, but that's what players do this time of year. Players make big plays and they make big shots, and she certainly did that. Imani, I think, even though I wasn't here her first 2 years, I mean, I've watched her success, and I think she's just gotten better and better. And, I mean, she's going to be what drives them. And, as a coach, your point guard's important, and I think she's a very important piece for them. And she plays hard, and she just kind of drives the boat. And then, I thought Chelsea Perry made it look easy today. We didn't make her work hard enough for what she got. But they got a lot of great players. Kevin's an outstanding coach, and like I said, you got to give credit where credit's due, and they deserve a lot of credit. But they did make a lot of big shots today.
It seemed like every time you guys were making a run, they kind of did something to stifle it. What were they doing to take away everything y'all wanted offensively?
Well, we were a little bit stagnant offensively, and that's been kind of part of our problem all year long. Finally, the last part of the season, we got a little bit better offensively, but. You got to make shots. We didn't make a whole lot of shots today. I felt like we got some good shots, got some point-blank shots that we normally make, and we didn't. And when the ball's not going in, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult to get your motivation and your confidence up. I do think a lot of this is fatigue. I mean, our kids, I play 6 kids basically, and they have played 35 to 40 minutes all year long. And a credit to them for sticking with me and doing that. We just don't have enough depth right now. And, their ability to pressure you like they do, they're long, they're athletic, and their ability to run people in and out at you, I think mentally and physically wore us down today. So, again, credit to them. They were relentless.
You guys really did take care of the basketball, though. Only 9 turnovers. They only have a pretty clean basketball game. I guess just from an offensive standpoint, though, did you guys feel just a little tight with this being an inexperienced basketball team here in the first half?
Well, I mean, I don't know that I necessarily felt tight. I mean, these kids have played all year. We you know, we haven't played the young card a whole lot. I mean, you know, our freshmen have started however many games we've played this year. And, you know, even though Crane and Janika are the only two that we had coming back that were even on the roster last year that had any minutes, we felt like that they've gotten plenty of minutes and they've grown as this year. So I don't think necessarily tight. You know, in Evelyn's defense, and we don't make any excuses, Evelyn hurt her knee in the Austin Peay game. Of course, we tried to keep that under wraps as much as possible. Evelyn didn't practice all week till Wednesday. And although the MRI showed that, you know, there was just swelling and those type of things, mentally, I think that she had a hard time trusting it. And so she wasn't as physical or as active as she normally will be. But still, you know, I look on here and she still had 12 points and, 8 boards? You know, so she's going to give it and she's going to bring it. And we just never really got into the flow of the things that we needed to do today. And again, I think it's because they came out and they took it to us, and we kind of stepped back a little bit in the, you know, the last 9 games of the season. We kind of were the ones throwing the punches. Today we kind of took them.
Ladies, how special was it knowing that you guys did get to start with kind of that bulletin board material? You were going to finish last in the conference. You're sitting here today despite a loss.
Well, it's definitely a good feeling, you know. Like, it's always good knowing that someone says you can't do something and you prove it wrong and you come out and do it. So, yeah, it's definitely a good feeling. And even though it's, you know, kind of sad moment right now, it's still something we should be proud of, you know, because, yeah, we shouldn't be satisfied that we just got here. Like, we felt like we could have gone all the way, but we still got to be proud of how far we came to and all the progress we made during the year. So it's definitely like a bittersweet moment because you know you accomplished so much and you proved a lot of people wrong, even yourself, and like there's so many like doubters around. So it's definitely good to know that we trusted ourselves, we trusted our whole team, our coaches, all our staff, and we had so much belief and faith from our crowd and everything. So it's just good that we could all stick together through everything, the wins, the losses. Because there's even a time in the season we had lost like 4 or 5, we were like 2-6 in conference, I'm not sure. You know, but everyone still stuck with us, and we came back on like a 7-3 run in the conference. So there's a lot of things that we got to be proud of and just remember and just keep building on for the future. Yeah.
Coach, you had 7 different players had assists in the game. 15 of your 21 baskets had assists. Did you feel like you were sharing the ball well? Some of the things you were doing went well.
Yeah, I thought that we shared the ball well. I thought we found the open person. All year long we went through phases of being stagnant offensively, where we would not execute or we wouldn't get the shot that we wanted, or maybe we got the shot that we wanted and we couldn't execute and finish that. And we had some runs of that today, and against a good basketball team that is going to continue to come at you, that was making shots, that was getting offensive rebounds. You got to be able to score the basketball. I mean, we're not going to win very many Division I games scoring 56 points, and we know that. But it's something that we are going to focus on, and it's something that we're going to work on to get better. And we definitely feel like defensively we work hard, and our kids are doing a good job. We had some lapses today defensively, but for the most part we've hung our hat on defense all year. So if we can get our offense up to where we feel like our defense is, I think we can be a better basketball team next year.